Update: March 22 at 4:40 p.m. The Utah Democrats' website, which includes caucus location information, has gone down leading up to start of voting, which begins at 6 p.m. All caucus location information can also be found here or at vote.utah.gov. KUTV. With all this talk about caucuses, you may be wondering, how do I do that? Here's what you need to know. On the evening of March 22, the Constitution, Democratic and Republican parties will hold their caucuses across the state. The caucus precincts meet every 2 years to select each party's delegates for the conventions. It's at the conventions where delegates vote for candidates to move on to the general election in November. Related: what you need to know about voting Tuesday. But starting this year, things are a little different. Beginning 2016, according to vote.utah.gov, Utah's candidates will have several ways to get on the primary election ballot. It's all outlined in an easy-to-follow video by Elections Utah. Watch it here. If you want to participate in tonight's caucuses, this is what you need to know. You must be registered to vote to participate. If you haven't registered, still show up. Some parties will allow you to declare party affiliation and register at the meeting. Find your party's neighborhood precinct caucus at vote.utah.gov or call the Lieutenant Governor's office, which handles elections, at 800-995-VOTE, 8683. Republican caucus locations can also be found here. Democratic caucus locations are listed here. Republicans have 2 more options in addition to voting at the caucus, which begins at 7 p.m. A registered Republican, who signed up to vote online, can vote online from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. They may also vote by absentee ballot. Democrats will gather from 6 to 8:30 p.m. You must be in line by 8:30 in order to vote. Republicans have 2 more options in addition to voting in person at the caucus. If a registered Republican signed up to vote online on or before Thursday and received a personal identification number, that person can vote online from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. on Tuesday. They may also vote by absentee ballot. All registered voters can participate in the Democratic and Constitution caucuses, and registered Republicans can participate in the GOP caucus. Both the Democratic and Republican parties have created videos letting those in their respective parties know what to expect and how it all works. Caucus Night 2016, Utah Democratic Party. How to vote UT-GOP 2016. Utah GOP. The Libertarian and Independent American parties will not caucus but will hold nominating conventions on April 23. Follow us on Twitter at Cov2 News and like us on Facebook for breaking news, updates and more.